Wala na nangyari palitan ng coach.
Yeah, biglaan talaga. But we choose to move forward, and we have enough guys. We have enough good guys. We have a system in place. It's just a matter of continuing it, fine tuning it, and from the management to the coaches to the players, the instruction is to move forward and complete the sport. Of course, no one's expecting that, but it, it it is what it is, and it happens. I mean, in our industry, hindi naman itong ganito. But we always look at the next phase, the next play, the next quarter, the next game. And yun ang gagawin natin in this conference.
Coach, could you talk about the role of Coach Charles and Coach Raiko in the team? Ano ba silang, anong role nila sa team?
It's just we lost two guys, so may nabakanting spot, and may nadagdag din. Just so happen na sila yung nadagdag. Coach Charles will be a member of the staff. Coach Raiko will be an active consultant. And with the wealth of knowledge that these two have, of course, they go a long way back. When Coach Raiko was here, I think more than 10 years ago, handling the Giga squad. Yun sila unang magkano with Coach Charles. They were together there. And then from that time on to the Coach Raiko was coached twice in the PBA. And then recently they got the United in Benil and played in international tournaments. Last, I think it was twice under SGA. So we're just glad to have the wealth of knowledge that these two guys have. We welcome that. It's a nice addition to the staff, nice addition to the team, and we're excited for them being on board.
Coach, did you get to talk to Coach Aldrin after what happened?
Oh yeah, it was so sudden, and kumbaga, in our industry, coaches are hired to be fired. So it's out of our control. And professional naman, we are professional. And whatever transpired in that meeting, that's I don't want to speculate. And, your guess is as good as mine. So I leave it to that. And yeah, so we move on. I'm sure with the talent that he has, with the intelligence that he has, yes, very good basketball IQ. He wouldn't be vacant for long. I wouldn't be surprised if a day or two after he has something already. He's a good guy, and he will have his next sign.
Ikaw, Coach, wala kang dadalhin na
We're status quo except for Coach Raiko and Coach Charles. So yun lang. For the immediate time, those are the new faces that we will have.
so sila, Coach Danny ay
Yeah, Coach Danny, Coach Willie, and Coach Carl are there. Plus the rest of the staff. Coach Josh is there, Coach Paulo is there. Maligado. And then our strength coach, our medical team, so just
Pero coach, as far as you know, wala naman kung bad blood between Converge and Coach.
well, I don't think so. As of dun naman sa press release natin, it's amicable. And there's no, I mean, it's hard to think that there would be anything in that. Maybe it's just a decision that they came up together. Amicable naman, so both parties agreed upon it. And yeah, I think it's separation without burning any bridges on both sides.
Coach, itong active consultant mo si Coach Raiko, is it the similar as the ones bilang ni Coach Nenad? Ganun ba magiging setup na sa active consultant?
Well, that's a possibility. So, I think he has lots of things to offer. And on my side, I'm excited to learn from him also. Napakarami rin ng ideas. He's been around the world. So he's been coaching for long, and then mga successful yung mga nakacoach na clubs, teams. So if we don't take advantage of that wealth of knowledge that he has, we are shortchanging the group. So I mean, it would be a coaching by committee. there's a lot of resources on that bench, on our bench, on my bench, and I plan to utilize all those resources. At the end of the day, PBA is a different animal. Coaches are smart, players are smart, it's a veteran league, and you need all your strengths gamitin mo, you need all your weapons na gamitin mo to be able to succeed. At least just give you a fighting chance. Maybe not even a guarantee to win, pero the best chance of winning is to have everyone pitching, especially someone experienced.
Coach, personally, how about taking on this responsibility being a young coach, being in different levels of basketball for a long time now, and coaching?
As a player and as a coach, when you start handling the ball, your North Star would be the PBA. If you're a player, you want to be in the PBA. If you're a coach, you want to be. I've always looked up to that. And I believe I wouldn't be here if I don't think I'm right. And of course, number one doon would be the trust na binigay ng manager. And I'm very thankful about that sa mga bosses na. It's the testament that they have, that their belief. I wanna, of course, it's just an interim. To put it into context, it's just an interim. But I just told them I'll do my best with the experience that I have in back here. I go a long way back also. This is my 16th year, 18th year coaching, and I think it's my 13th year in the PBA. I won title with Coach Luigi in 2013. That's the last title of Alaska. And then bridesmaid finish. Well, incidentally, Alex is here. Got another 5 with Coach Alex. So for the bridesmaid, not to take it. And on all those battles, you feel there'd be a time that you would be at the helm. And I'm just glad na I was able to have it now. I will enjoy the ride. I will do my best, and I will not waste yung trust na pinigyan ng management sa akin. I mean, always man up. Sa team, when someone gets injured, someone goes down, there's always this, you always hear this, next man up. So sa coaches, ganun din kami. We lost our coach. Someone has to take his place. Someone has to steer the team. So I think I'm ready. I'm the next man up like this.
Si Justin ba kasi di pa darating agad-agad. What do you say about your team as you wait for Justin to come to you after the MPBL season?
Oh yeah. Even before drafting Justin, we know na he's been in the MPBL. They won the title last year. Even before we draft him, we know na meron siyang MPBL contract, and he's bent to honor that finish, which we respect also. So it's a calculated risk on our part. We are excited to have him, but we're also ready kung hindi pa siya makakita. And I guess they would be gunning for a back-to-back, and we wish them that. We wish for them to win it the second straight time this year. Hopefully they do. And even without him, we have a great group of guys. I think we would be competitive in this conference. And again, next man up, he may be the number 1 draft pick, and yes, we are excited to have him. But kung meron pa siyang commitment, we'll respect that. We will still be. I think we're still competing. And whenever he's available, he comes in, so much the better for us.
Pakita na siya sa practice kahit sa minsan.
Busy pa sa
Coach, going back to your coaching, anong sistema ba ang gusto mong pagawin?
Basically it's just putting the ball in the goal, and then at the other side, stopping the other team from doing the same. Well, kidding aside, we have our players na who has their strengths, so we want to set them up. We wanna move the ball around, and of course we are a young team, and we plan to take advantage of that. Medyo hectic yung game schedule and we want to use that, our youth, and I feel we have a deep bench where we plan to use that also to our advantage, because if we go toe to toe to teams in the PBA, especially the powerhouses. In terms of talent level, baka it would be difficult for us. So yeah, we want to take advantage of our youth and our deep bench and have everyone firing on all cylinders. And maybe, just maybe, before the game ends, we put ourselves in a situation to snatch a win. And we'll be glad, we'll be happy, we'll be ready.
Coach
Do
Franco?
you think kasi last place na kayo last season, do you think it will be, you'll have a crack at the quarterfinals at least? Kung sa sinasabi mo na you already have a deep bench, do you think kaya naman na quarterfinals na?
Well, being last place, there's no way to go but up. Baka number 2 dyan, improvement ka na. But yeah, every time you set foot, every time you play a game, the goal is to always win. So now we open a conference, our goal is to win it all the way. And we understand na medyo mahirap. Okay? But I think we have a good preseason, although there was a curveball right now. But I think we will be competitive this time around. Especially na we had at least 1 year with these guys together. Medyo we are intact from last year. A couple of our rookies, wala pa rin naman, especially Justin, but these are all holdovers. Well, Alec, we have Alec in our lineup, but pretty much 90-80% of the team is intact from last year. So we're banking on that familiarity, we're banking on that experience, we're banking on that. Siguro yung gigil, the grit from last place last year, we're banking on that to have a rally this conference this season. Sorry, sir.
Denison, Coach Franco, talk about yung balance lang po ng, di ba, syempre, you inherited this roster, but then again, nandun ka sa, nakikita mo naman how this team grew, but then this will be your first foray as a head coach. Talk about parang balancing yung vision mo, saka yung vision ng team dati, trying to balance out this coming season.
What's nice about our club is everyone has a say. I mean, with all the player movements, with all the systems that are getting into place, even when I was an assistant, it was always my communication, management, coaches. So, and then we sit upon it, yung mga player movements na yun, so even if I just inherit it, I was familiar on the goal, on the system that is getting into place. So we bank onto that, and I'm not a stranger to this team, and I knew the players. I was with them. We had a good preseason together. We're looking at that. It's just a matter of getting over the shock and being ready for the next. This happening 2 weeks before the opening, medyo two sides eh. One, you might get derailed kasi nga kagad-agad eh. But two, which we are looking at, you don't have time to sulk, you don't have time to be confused because there's something to get ready with. And yun yun. After learning about the news, we come together and we agreed upon each other that we will try to give a good fight this conference. Thank you, Coach. Salamat.
Good luck, Coach.
Salamat. Thank you.